Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing fine and are taking care of yourselves. My name is Kanika Tandon, and I'm here with the video of class 7th English 2nd. This is the second part of my video that I have uploaded today. So in this video, we are going to do the exercise and the question answers of chapter number 9, that is the blue umbrella. Starting from the exercise of chapter number 9 on page number 127, first question is, in the table given below, match the character types to their descriptions. Okay, so we have to match the following. First is major characters, that is they are central characters in a story. The plot revolves around them. Second is minor characters. These characters support the major characters and help the events of the plot move forward. Villains, also known as the bad guys or the antagonists, these characters put obstacles in the way of the major character. Mentors, these wise advise the major characters and teach them the lesson that must be learned. Tempters, which is these characters mislead the major character and cunning pursued them to join the village or the antagonist. This is E. I forgot to write. Next is sidekicks. Sidekicks are loyal and loving friends to the major characters. These characters support and stand by them. Coming on to the next exercise. Give the meaning of the following words in a word or a short phrase. Use them in the sentences of your own. So the meaning of these words are, first is seldom, which means rarely, like I seldom go to the market. Stare, to look fixedly or vacantly at something or someone. In Hindi we call it ghurna. Okay, so okay, I was playing cricket and the ball, no, this will become very long. You can write anything that I threw a paper on the floor and the teacher started to stare at me. Swirling means move in a twisting or spiraling pattern, like my sister is swirling in the garden or in the park. So fourth is gust, a sudden rush of wind. So as I was going to the school, a gust came by. Next is dizzy, causing a spinning sensation, like I had some water and you can write ki I had water and felt dizzy. Okay, coming on to the next page. Okay, coming on to the next exercise. First is change the direct speech to indirect speech in the following sentences. You may use the tense prompts in the bracket. So we have to change the sentence into indirect speech. So it is a hot day, said Binya. Binya said that it was a hot day. The teacher is teaching us algebraic equations now, she said. She said that the teacher was teaching them algebraic equations then. I will weed the garden, said my brother. So my brother said that he would weed the garden. Ramesh was sitting in the library yesterday, said Ramesh. So Ramesh said that Ram had been sitting in the library the day before. I lost my umbrella in the forest yesterday, said Binya. Binya said that she had lost her umbrella in the forest the day before. Sameer had agreed to drop me to college today, said Satish. Satish said that Sameer had agreed to drop him to the college that day. My father has been plowing this field all day, said the boy. The boy said that his father had been plowing the field all of that day. You are a sweet girl, said the younger woman to Binya. The younger woman asked Binya, I'm sorry, there has been a problem. This is actually wrong. I don't know what I have written. The younger woman asked. The younger woman told Binya, this is not asked, this is told. told Binya that she was a sweet girl. That she was a sweet girl. I'm sorry, this is my fault. Please correct it in your books. The younger woman told Binya that she was a sweet girl. Please look after my cat for 2 days, said my friend to me. So my friend requested me to look after his cat for 2 days. Coming on to the next page for the next exercise. Coming on to page number 132. Second question is, fill in the blanks to complete the sentences in the reported speech. So we have to write the sentence in the reported speech. So you must complete this project, said the teacher to his pupils. The teacher told his people that they had to complete that project. I cannot understand Spanish, I said to the tourist. I told the tourist that I could not understand Spanish. I may be late, said mother. My mother told us that she might be late. We must catch a glimpse of a tiger, said the park ranger. So the park ranger told us that we might catch a glimpse of a tiger. We will do our best, said the players to their coach. The players told their coach that they would do their best. You should eat lots of fruits and salad, said the doctor. The doctor told me that I should eat lots of fruits and salad. Coming on to the next and the last exercise. On the next page, rewrite the following interrogative sentences in indirect speech. So we have to change the sentence. These are interrogative sentences. We have to change them into indirect speech. Farhan said, where is Ajoy staying? So Farhan asked where Ajay was staying. Daniel said, what is the time? Daniel asked what the time was. Shruti said, are the students present? Shruti asked if the students were present. The officer said, is the pilot ready for takeoff? The officer asked if the pilot was ready to take off. Rihanna said, when will the play start? Rihanna asked when the play would start. Surbhi asked Amit, do you collect stamps? Surbhi asked Amit if he collected stamps. Zenia said, how far is the school? Zenia asked how far the school was. Roy said, should I make a sandwich next week? Roy asked if he should make sandwiches the following week. Anita said to Suzanne, will you come and visit me this weekend? Anita asked Suzanne whether she would come and visit her that weekend. With this, the exercise part of this chapter is over. Now we are going to do the question answers of this chapter. Coming to the in-text question of chapter number 9, the blue umbrella, on page number 121. First question is, what was the patch of sky blue silk? Why could it always be seen on the hillside? So Binya's favorite blue umbrella is described here as the patch of blue silk. It was always seen on the hillside because Binya carried it wherever she went and never closed it. Next in-text question is on page number 124. What does the narrator mean when he say that Binya was at home on a hillside? How do we know this? So Binya was a mountain girl. She had no fear of climbing trees or clambering down rocky slopes. Now coming on to the reference to context, question number 2 on page number 125. First extract is, Binya ran to the edge of the cliff. Going down on her hands and knees, she peered down the cliff face. First question is, why was Binya at the edge of the cliff? So Binya was trying to get her umbrella back. It had been carried away by the wind. Which word means looked with difficulty or concentration at someone or something? Why has the narrator used this word? So the word is peered. The narrator has used this word because Binya was trying to see where her umbrella was. Now coming on to question C. What did Binya see? So Binya saw her umbrella stuck in a cherry tree that grew crookedly out of the rocks halfway down the cliff. Coming on to the third question, As agile as a mountain goat, she did not take more than 5 minutes to reach the crooked cherry tree, but the most difficult task remained. First question is identify and explain the comparison in the given lines. So, as agile as a mountain goat, Binya used her climbing skills like a mountain goat. A mountain goat travels through the rocky terrains without slipping. Question number B. Where was the cherry tree? The cherry tree was halfway down a cliff. Question number C. What was the difficult task that remained? The difficult task that remained was that Binya had to crawl along the trunk of the tree to reach her umbrella. Coming on to the fourth question. She could not crawl back with it in her hands. This is the extract. Question number 1 is who is the narrator speaking about in this line? What is the person holding? Why could I'm so sorry. For second question is what is the person holding? So the person is holding the umbrella. Third question is why could the person not crawl back with things in her hands? Binya was precariously hanging about 80 feet above a boulder-strewn stream and had to use both her hands to climb back to safety. Now coming on to the read, reflect and write. Question number 5. Describe Binya's life in the village. So Binya's used to graze the cows, fetch water from the spring and carry milk to the little tea shop on the Teeri road. Question number 6. How do we know that the blue umbrella was something that Binya treasured? Binya seldom closed the blue umbrella. Even when she had it in the house, she left it lying up in a corner of the room. Whenever she went down, she took the umbrella with her. Question number 7. Give a brief description of how the umbrella came to be stuck in the branches of the cherry tree. Binya had dozed off. Dozed off means she slept and had left her open umbrella beside her. There was a sudden gust of wind and it took the umbrella away with it. It kept going downhill and finally toppled over the edge of a cliff and got stuck in a cherry tree. Question number 8. Binya is the hero of the story. List 3 character traits that you see in Binya and give a piece of evidence from the story for each one of them. So first is Binya is confident. Binya didn't hesitate. She may have been timid with the strangers, but she was at home on a hillside. She was fearless. Binya felt no fear when she was climbing the trees and she was determined. Why was she determined? Because she did not think about anything else before. She just only wanted to take her umbrella without looking at the tough side of the job. Right, so she did not look down or up but straight ahead, and willing herself forward, she managed to reach the umbrella. Now question number 9. The climax of a story is the most exciting or gripping event in the plot. Which event according to you is the climax of the story? So I think the climax of the story is when Binya went down the cliff to retrieve her umbrella. You can also write the answer on your own because it's not necessary that you might have also felt the same as the writer or myself. Alright, so with this the question answers of this chapter is over and I hope that you all have understood. Kindly complete your work in your notebooks and I will see you all in my next video with the next poem. Till then, take care, have a good day and thank you.